first things first, thank you, Harry, for coming and doing this, you dirty dog.
Bazinga boys are here to speak all of their thoughts on the Big Bang Theory. Rob has an opinion, Vaughn has an opinion, Pete probably has one too. But most of all, Rob has an opinion.
Hey everybody, my name is Vaughn and welcome to the Bazinga Boys. Who are you guys?
I'm Harry. Who are you, Pete? Pete, who are you?
Hey Harry, why are you here and where's your brother?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, well, okay, well, before Rob responds there, I better just quickly explain this to everyone listening. So, this is episode 41, the first episode of our new season. This is the second time we're recording it because just like the 1992 smash hit film, the episode's been left home alone. So Rob, fucking Rob, that's flown to Australia, and as he was about to leave, I'm like, hey, where's that episode that you edited? And he was like, oh no. And sends a big paragraph where there was only one line of important information, which was, I left it at home and there's no way at all to ever get it until I get back to America. And there was like things like, hey, my landlord's there, but he definitely can't get it. So don't worry, don't try and think your way out of this. We're not getting that episode.
He's like, I've covered everything. I've already looked into every possible avenue. Here's a list of all of those avenues.
And none of them are available. So what we're going to be doing is basically trying to do one of those crappy murder shows and dramatically reenact what we did for the episode 41 until actual episode 41 comes out. And Harry, we'll be calling you Rob from now on because you're going to just be Rob. And we're just going to try and do this from memory. Sound good?
I think that sounds pretty good.
By the way, Rob, you owe me $1,000, remember? you remember that?
I thought I owed you 100.
No, it's 1,000. And just say, yes, I remember that. I owe you $1,000.
All right, yes, sir. I remember. I, the Rob, remember that I owe you $1,000.
Oh, yeah, just transfer that through. That would be great. Thanks. Yeah, so, from memory, at the very start of episode 41, I'm trying to think back to what we recorded. And I remember, do you remember this, Pete? I had a story. A story that had nothing to do with Bazinga Boys at all. Or even the Big Bang Theory. I'm trying to remember it. It's kind of hard to remember. It was something about... what was the point of the story? All the details are fuzzy. Something about fucking a pig. I'm guessing Rob just fucked a pig. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the episode. What were your thoughts on the episode, guys?
Oh, well,
Rob, you're killing it.
Classic Rob. Anyway, as a bit of a recap,
yeah.
Season 3, Episode 1, the electric can opener fluctuation is the episode that we all just watched, including Rob.
Legit just watched.
Season 2 ended on a bit of a cliffhanger. So as long-time listeners would know, or long-time watchers of the show would know, the Big Bang Theory lads went off to the North Pole for physics research. Penny realizes that she misses Glasses Man. What a turbulent time it was for everybody involved.
Yeah. What were your thoughts, Rob?
Well, I was a bit confused as to how much some of their beards had grown in 3 months. Like, I don't know if you ever tried to grow a beard in 3 months, but I mean...
Yeah, I have. It looked like shit.
Sheldon was very clean shaved around the sides. So it was, yeah.
A little bit of a tidbit. Simon Helberg, who plays Shelfman, there's a direct quote saying that they actually grew them, but the producers of the show said they weren't manly enough, which I couldn't really understand because I thought growing a beard is pretty much, genetically what a man has the ability to do.
I thought it's typical of the show that the idea is that them not being able to grow beards would be funny, and they're like, wait, no, let's not do that and give them a proper beard. Fucking idiots. Rob, did you have any thoughts on the show? What were your thoughts on the episode?
It was watchable for about the first 15 minutes, something I wasn't expecting. No laughs from me.
No laughs from me either.
The 17 laughs from the audience in the first 2 minutes prior to the
opening credits.
That's exhausting, hey.
Yeah, like,
what was the best joke of the opening credits?
Sheldon walks up the steps and picks up his phone and goes, "Hi, Mum." They got one of the largest roars, and close.
If you don't get it, you just don't get comedy, Rob. That's
Yeah.
champagne comedy.
I don't know if I'm laughing at the joke or laughing at the response of the audience to the joke these days. Like
Yeah.
I don't know anymore.
Oh, it's like Sheldon sits down on the couch and goes, I'm home. And then he looks at the couch and goes, and the audience laughs hysterically, but then he looks at the couch and goes, Papa's home. And then the audience just loses their fucking shit. Like, and in amongst all those laughs, they managed to even get an ooh in with the kiss.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Does he kiss the couch? I don't remember that.
like being.
What weird porn were you watching where there's a guy with a couch looking at it?
Oh
going,
my God.
Daddy's home.
That has to exist where there's actual like parody Big Bang Theory porn where Sheldon just comes in and fucks in his spot. Like he just fucks the couch, but just in that spot.
Okay, well that's definitely something we're gonna have to search up. Finding porn of Sheldon fucking his couch, because people fuck couches. We did on the episode a super special quiz, so we're gonna try and redo that quiz now. Pete, you've got some questions for us, right?
I do have some questions. So I've taken into consideration the fact that current day Rob maybe hasn't seen as many episodes as Rob of past. So I wanted to go a bit easy on him.
Well, before we get into the questioning, what
yeah,
about the
of course.
punishments?
What are we actually playing for?
There's a few here, and I think it's only fair that the loser gets to choose their punishment. So I've got 5 options here for punishments for losing this quiz. Number 1, for the rest of the season, every morning, as soon as you get up, you must put on socks, then walk in a puddle until it's time to leave the door for work. Every day. Number 2, for the rest of the season, you only get 1 wipe on the toilet until you next use the toilet.
No.
Nightmare.
That's horrible.
Good for the environment. Probably not good for you.
It's terrible for the environment.
Well, yeah, if you're thinking about the smells in the environment around you, yes.
Everybody's environment is directly impacted. That is within a couple of feet radius.
I just feel sorry for the swimming pool I share with my neighbors.
Punishment 3. For the rest of the season, every time you drive, you have to have your window down that little bit enough to create that wind shit in your ears.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah. Even if you've got passengers. For the rest of the season, punishment 4. For the rest of the season, watch every episode at 50% speed. And then for your next international flight, you're only allowed to watch Big Bang Theory, and you must watch Big Bang Theory the entire flight. By the way, pulling back the curtain here, I was like, Rob came in. You know, oh, well, there's all this shit happened. I couldn't upload the episode. I forgot to do it. He goes, hey, should I do anything Big Bang Theory related on the flight over? And I was like, hey, as a good punishment for fucking up tremendously, how about you watch only Big Bang Theory? He goes, no. No. I'm like, what? You just fucked up. This is a punishment. And he's like, nah, I'm not doing that. Maybe I'll do it on the way back. What are you even on about? What are you... Oh. Anyway, sorry. That is one of the options for this super special quiz. If, for the loser, they decide to choose that, that's up to them. So just so we're aware as well, let's just say, perchance, this Rob here, loses. The real Rob will have to do the punishment because it's only fair. So let's get to the quiz.
We share DNA, don't we?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. So we'll start the questioning with Rob. Okay, so this is a physics-based question. 2 identical uniform spheres, each of a radius of r, are placed in contact. The gravitational force between them is F. The spheres are now separated until the force of attraction is F over 9. What is the distance between the surfaces of the spheres after they have been separated? You should know this if you've watched any episode from season 2.
3.6 light years. I got no idea.
Oh, so close. It's actually 4R. Look at how red your face is right now, Rob. You knew it. You knew it.
Wet socks are
What a
itchy
fuck
butt.
up. Okay, what about me? This is for the game.
Okay, for the game. During the first 2 seasons of the show, where was Penny a waitress? Was it TGIF's, the Cheesecake Factory, White Castle, or Chutney Mary's in Subiaco?
Wait, can I just clarify? 4R isn't an answer I can use?
No, unfortunately, that was Rob's previous answer that he should have made.
This question's much harder.
Cheesecake Factory, please, for the win!
Hey! You got it, Vaughn!
Oh, well, Rob.
Fortunate for Rob.
Unlucky, Rob. Well, what punishment are you going to choose? And remember, this isn't for you, Harry. This is for Rob.
I'm thinking that this Rob would like the other Rob to go with wet socks, just because in the winter they'll freeze over and make nice ice boots.
Really? Okay. Well, I guess Rob, it's going to be a hard season for you, Rob, because now you've got this stand-up comedy routine you've got at the end of the season, and then you've also got wet socks every morning. Maybe you should have uploaded the episode. This wouldn't have happened to you.
I'm just thinking every future family catch up once Rob's lost his actual toes from like fucking frostbite.
And by the way, Rob, we're going to be checking in. I want a video in the Bazinga Boys chat every day of you stepping in a puddle in your socks. You piece of shit.
Live video.
Yes. Speaking of your other punishment, your stand-up, Rob.
God.
From our 41 episode that is lost, I decided to help out Rob with some stand-up, with some jokes to help him on his way. So I'm going to try and help you out with your stand-up. But I need you to start this. This one's a knock-knock joke. I'll get you to start it, okay?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Rob.
You did better than Rob did! Rob who?
Rob, the Bazinga boy.
I think anytime real Rob isn't available, replacement Rob can come straight in. You're welcome anytime, fella.
Because okay, so you guys may or may not know this. I did watch ahead because initially we had a different plan in place, so I was going to watch another episode, and I picked up a theme with a certain running joke that I believe runs through the show. Okay. So this is me. I'm going to write a joke in the way that they write this joke, and you should find it funny because I've written it like the writers do, and like, you know,
okay.
it's proven and tested because at 12 seasons, and it's funny. Let me think of one. How many Leonards does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Bazinga!
Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what? You don't know this, Rob, but real Rob actually came up with a very similar joke, but I think yours was actually better.
Yours is far funnier.
Should we do Vaughn versus the DVD jacket?
Yes.
I've got an idea. Let's do Vaughn versus Rob versus the DVD jacket.
Woohoo! Okay, let's play. Who's got a theme for this? Rob, do you have a theme for us?
I do. This one, I was having a bit of a personality crisis whilst making it, so I kind of deviated from the theme, but hopefully it'll sort of clicks for you.
My name's not Rob. Oh fuck! I mean, I am Rob. Rob. That is me.
That's such a Rob theme.
But the difference is I played all the instruments.
Wait, you didn't download a royalty-free track and just...
No, I even tuned my guitars to D.
Oh, Jesus. And surprisingly, it sounded exactly the same as Rob's bullshit. Anyway, what's your guess for the DVD jacket, Rob? Because Pete gave you the clues. He gave you the first initial of every word, and plus a few hints in there. So what are your thoughts?
I didn't realise you'd actually done this. I thought you were just
I
fucking
said
around.
it too, but it's okay. Have a go.
Rob, you had so much time to prepare for this.
I can't find it. I give up. I'm just going to say... Nazi glasses man can't get his dick wet.
Pretty close.
Okay.
Vaughn, do you want to have a stab in the dark, mate?
Yeah, that's going to be tough to beat.
Okay.
A grand deception in the Arctic put Sheldon's friendship with Leonard, Howard, and Raj in the deep freeze.
Perfect.
Oh,
Got it in
perfect.
Got it in one. I have no idea how, because as far as I'm aware, I'm the only one with the complete third season of The Big Bang Theory on 3 DVD disc set. There's no way you've possibly seen that or heard it before. Definitely not in a previous recording.
No, not at all.
All right, cool. Well, Vaughn clearly wins that one, unfortunately. Sorry, Rob.
Another win for me. Finally, before we wrap up, one of the other things that happened in the show was we had a special guest call in and leave a voicemail, and we responded to that. And so Harry, you're going to be playing Rob. So you have to do what Rob would do and reenact what actually happened in the episode. Okay. But let's just play this voicemail we got.
Hey guys, Bill Gates here, big fan of the show. Just wanted to call in and say to Rob, mate, you're my favourite, easily my favourite. So I thought I'd do something nice for you, but I'm not sure which you'd prefer out of 2 options I've got here. I couldn't decide, so you just let me know which one you want, and it's done. Because I can't choose. So why don't I let you choose? Because it's your present. So number 1, there's been a lot of terrorism in the world lately. It's a terrible stuff. But I have the resources to end all that. All terrorism forever. You say the word and it's done. Or, number 2, you can choose a 10% off voucher for Just Cuts Australia. So that's only usable in Australia for any Just Cuts store in the major metropolitan area. So, your choice, let us know, and it's done. Cheers, fellas.
10% off haircuts is pretty good.
Now, Rob, before you make this decision, please remember, if there is any terrorist attacks in the future and you don't choose to stop it, it's now on you. It's your fault, and we'll be talking about it every time. Not only that, you're bald and you don't live in Australia. So please take those things into consideration when answering Rob.
Just stating the facts here.
Just laying down the facts. You're not in Australia. This 10% off, I could maybe cover it for you, but it is your choice. So please take those things into consideration when answering. Rob, what's your choice?
I think I'll take the voucher.
Oh, damn it! Well, hopefully there's just no more terrorist attacks ever again. I've been Vaughn.
I've been Rob, kinda.
No, I've been confused as usual. See ya.
Bye.
Imposter Rob here. Just saying you should go to our website, bazingaboys.com. Follow us on Twitter. I don't know, go to Patreon. We don't even have one, but we might. I don't know, keep an eye out for it. I'm Imposter Rob, and I now have to wear wet socks. Wet socks.
Did it touch on in the first episode the really unnecessarily lame racist joke from the 90s?
From the mum?
I thought you were going to do that. Talk about it, because I thought you were going to be Robbie like, hey, I really liked that bit when they did that.
You wait till episode 3. There's another joke along those lines, but for the Japanese.
Look at you coming from the future, showing us what it's all about. Yeah,
the Chinese biscuits. Like this.
Is it like, the eyes are a bit thin, so pretend they're Chinese.
Oh, well, sounds like, that's a recurring thing. So there's a few recurring themes on Big Bang Theory, and it's just like cheap racist humor. Not even good racist humor. I like good racist humor. Actually, do you know what's some really good racist humor? Kind of on the same vein is do you guys have lame? Do you guys have Lime scooters in Perth yet?
No, we don't yet. They're the tag on tag off scooters, right?
Yeah, you would have seen them in Sydney as well.
I've been keen for those.
Yeah, so they're fucking sick. They're just littered all around the place. Just pick it up, tag on, it like lights up, and they go, boy, they go.
Yeah.
And
I wanted to buy one. And
what happened yesterday is someone hacked them, because every night people go pick them up, charge them, and drop them off all random places. Someone hacked them, so when you unlock it, in a very racist Asian voice, he goes, "Oh, please charge me, please," and like it's crazy. And then when you tag off, it's like, "No, don't go, no."
They had the technology to hack it. They just decided to do that with it.
Yeah, it's great. I like that is good racism right there. Like,
This is why we're all going to live in mega city slums in the future. You've got these like incredible engineers, and they're just like, I know what's
How
going
can
to
we
make this
fuck
work.
with everyone? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to override the credit card function just to let everyone ride for free. I'm just going to put a fucking racist voice over the top of it.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, but if you're going to ride my ass, then please pull my hair, okay? No. Hey, no, where you go? No, I gave you a good price. Come back, please. No.